Want to speak real Czech from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at czechclass101.com.
Want to finally start speaking in your target language? In this guide, you'll discover the top 7 ways to practice speaking on your own with our lessons. Let's begin. Number 1, shadowing. Shadowing is a proven learning technique where all you do is repeat what you hear in order to practice speaking. So, access any audio or video lesson on the site and press the play button to start. Then, as you listen or watch, just repeat the conversations. Or, even easier, read along out loud with the dialogue section. The script is right there in front of you. With our lessons, you can master entire conversations, just like that. Number 2, read out loud. I just mentioned it, but reading out loud is another powerful tactic and deserves its own mention. With every lesson, you get written transcripts and translations. So, as you play the lesson, read the dialogue out loud as you hear it. Why? By reading out loud, you're also practicing your speaking skills. You can do this with the lesson notes, the lesson transcript, or the dialogue tool. With the dialogue tool, you can listen to each line again and again, and repeat out loud until you master them all. Number 3, speed up your reading to speed up your speaking. Being able to speak without thinking is a sign of language mastery. If you're talking to a native and can respond quickly, they'll assume that you're fairly fluent. How can you do this? When you read out loud, try increasing your speed a little bit every time. So, start by reading with the dialogue tool. If you're like most learners, you'll read the first line slowly. That's because you're still getting used to the words, which is okay. Reread it. On your second try, you know most of the words, and you'll read a little faster. Reread it again. On your third try, you'll be even faster, at a native speaker's speed. And being able to read these phrases out loud and fast will help you speak fast. Number 4, record and compare yourself with native speakers. In order to sound like a native speaker, you must imitate native speakers. So here's how. Access the voice recorder, which is in the dialogue study tool in every lesson. Click on the microphone icon. Listen to the native speaker's audio, and then record yourself. You can then compare the 2 recordings side by side, and practice and try again and again until you perfect your pronunciation. Number 5, get feedback from our Premium Plus teacher. If you're learning by yourself and don't have access to real teachers, then you can always get feedback from our Premium Plus teachers. With the My Teacher tool, you can record yourself speaking and send the audio file to the teacher. They'll review it and tell you what to improve and how. That's it. Number 6, level up your speaking with Premium Plus assignments. With Premium Plus, you can also get assignments that cover reading, writing, listening, and even speaking from your teacher. These assignments can be tailored to your goals and needs. You get a new one every week, or anytime you're ready for a new one. Number 7, get even more lessons in the lesson library. If you want even more lessons on speaking and conversations, visit our lesson library and under Category, choose Conversation. You'll get all of the pathways and lessons that are focused on speaking. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share it with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way, and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. I'll see you next time. Bye! To master a new language and understand everything as soon as you hear it, to read with just a quick glance and speak smoothly without thinking, you need to review. Here are our top 5 review tactics. Number 1, listen to examples over and over again. By listening closely and often, you start to pick up the rhythm of a language, as well as correct pronunciation from a native speaker. Use our line-by-line feature that lets you both listen and read along. Use this tool to practice as much as possible. Number 2, use our voice recording tool to master perfect pronunciation. Record yourself and compare it against the native speaker. If you sound different, then repeat after the native speaker until you're able to match them. Use our voice recording feature, which makes recording super easy. Number 3. Master your recorded conversations. Record conversations and go over them again and again. Master entire conversations and repeat them line by line. Use any of the dialogues available for download on our website. These come with transcripts of the entire conversation. Number 4. Use mobile devices to reinforce previously learned conversations. Constant review is the best way to progress in your language studies. Download the recorded dialogue to your mobile device and incorporate it into your music playlist. Quick reviews throughout the day effectively reinforce what you've learned. Number 5. Read with line-by-line notes. Read along with a native speaker to really master pronunciation and natural intonation. You should start slow at first, then slowly increase your speed. Your pronunciation will become more natural. You will also see that your ability to understand fluent speakers will greatly increase. You'll be able to improve your communication skills using these 5 simple review techniques. Increase your understanding of your target language. And remember, if you're interested in getting all these review tools, sign up for your free lifetime account. No credit card required, and you'll get the best free online resources. And start reviewing more every day.
Ahoj, já jsem Veronika. Hi everybody, I am Veronika. Welcome to czechclass101.com's Česky za 3 minuty, the fastest, easiest and most fun way to learn Czech. In the last lesson you learned how to use the verb mít, meaning to have, in the negative form. In this lesson we will start to learn about Czech adjectives and how to use them properly. You will see that for adjectives, things in Czech are not as simple as in English. The basic rule for using adjectives correctly in Czech is that adjectives always have to agree with their subject. Let's start with a concrete example. Je to nový dům means it's a new house. Je to nový dům. Dům is a masculine word and here the adjective is nový, meaning new. Let's see the same sentence with a feminine subject. It becomes Je to nová kniha, meaning it's a new book. Here the adjective loses its e and an a is added instead, so it becomes nová. Je to nová kniha. If the subject is a neuter noun, the adjective also changes. Je to nové auto means it is a new car. Here the subject auto is a neuter singular word. So the adjective nové is also in the neuter singular form. Je to nové auto. In Czech, the form of the adjective also changes when the structure of the sentence has changed. It is also correct to say dům je nový, kniha je nová, auto je nové. Here are a few more examples to show the difference between masculine, feminine and neutral form. Přátelský is the masculine for nice or kind, whereas přátelská is the feminine and přátelské is the neuter form. Hezký is the masculine for nice or beautiful, whereas hezká is the feminine and hezké is the neuter one. Horký is the masculine for hot, whereas horká is the feminine and horké the neuter. Dobrý is the masculine for delicious, whereas dobrá is the feminine and dobré the neuter. Now, let's find out how to switch an adjective from singular to plural. There are different plural forms for masculine animate, masculine inanimate, feminine and neuter nouns. For example, jsou to noví studenti means they are new students. So for masculine animate nouns in nominative, you should use the form noví. Jsou to noví studenti. Jsou to noví studenti. For masculine inanimate nouns and feminine nouns, the plural form is nové. They are new computers. For example is jsou to nové počítače. Jsou to nové počítače. And they are new female students is jsou to nové studentky. Jsou to nové studentky. For neuter nouns, the plural form is nová. So, they are new cars is jsou to nová auta. Jsou to nová auta. As you may already know, you can also change the word order. Studenti jsou noví. Počítače jsou nové. Studentky jsou nové. Auta jsou nová. Most of the adjectives in Czech are like the ones I described earlier, but there is another group that ends with E. These adjectives are very easy because they stay the same for all the variants of masculine, feminine, and neuter in the nominative. Examples are as follows. Salad is a masculine noun in Czech, so spring salad is jarní salát. Jarní salát. A feminine noun is flower. Jarní květina is spring flower. Jarní květina. Now fruit is a neuter noun in Czech, so spring fruit is jarní ovoce. Jarní ovoce. All the forms in plural are also the same. Jarní. Now it's time for Veronica's insights. If you want to emphasize an adjective in Czech, you can use the word moc before the adjective, as in moc hezký, which is very beautiful, or moc dobrý, which is really delicious. In this lesson, you learned how to properly use adjectives in Czech and how to make them agree with nouns. Next time, you will learn the basic uses of the verbs jet and jít, which mean to go, so that you will be able to say sentences like I'm going to school. I will be waiting for you in the next Česky za 3 minuty lesson. Ahoj!